Hi, and welcome to another story time brought to you by ABC Read and ABC Learn, in which we are here to help develop and nurture that love of reading in every child as well as every adult. That's right. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing great, and I hope you all are getting a lot of reading done. I know a lot of you have probably went back to school this week, or some of you maybe don't go back until next week. Remember to use this opportunity to keep reading at least 30 minutes a day. And of course, before the read alouds that I do, I like to share with you all one of the many benefits of reading aloud. And one of those benefits of reading aloud is that you guys out there who are listening to those stories, you get to engage and interact with the stories. How do you do that? Well, the person who is reading to you typically likes to start off by asking you, what do you think the story is going to be about, right? And that's something that I try to do pretty much with all the stories. I ask you about your predictions. What do you think the story is going to be about? Also, it's great sometimes for the person who's reading to ask questions during the story, or maybe they could wait till after the story, or sometimes even you as the listener, you may have a question, right? Sometimes you may think, oh, wow, I didn't understand that part. So could you want to ask the person who is reading, could they read it again or ask questions about it, right? The meaning about it, right? Those things are great because you are engaging and being interactive with the story. All right, so we got that great information out the way. And now, without any further ado, bam! You all see the cover of this book? What do you all see on the cover of this book? Let's read the title together. Plaidypus Lost. And the author, her name is Janet Stevens and Susan Stevens Crummel. When you all see the cover of this book, what are your predictions? What do you all think this story is going to be about? Well, it says Plaidypus Lost. First, let me ask you this. Do you know what a platypus is? Well, I had to go and look up to get the definition so I can share with you guys of what a platypus is, okay? And basically what a platypus is an animal that is partly in water and part on land. So it's called semi-aquatic animal, all right? And it's a mammal, right? Okay, so it's a mammal. And again, I said it's semi-aquatic. And also, the way that they described the platypus, they said it looks like a mixture between a duck, an otter, and a beaver, all right? So I'm going to show you guys a picture. I actually pulled the picture up of a platypus on my phone so you guys can see what a platypus looks like. Or some of you may already knew anyway what a platypus looks like. Or you might even look it up yourself at home. All right, you guys see that picture? Amazing, right? Wow. So now that you know what a real platypus looks like, now we're about to find out what this story is all about. Plaidypus Lost. And you see this little girl actually behind the platypus? And you know what's interesting, what I saw, is the spelling of the word platypus. Now, if you look closely at the spelling, it actually is spelled differently than how it should be spelled, okay? So they have it here spelled Plaidypus instead of Platypus. Now, the first part of that word is plaid, okay? It's plaid. Does anyone know what plaid is? I'm pointing to it right now. You've guessed it. Plaid is like a type of pattern, Okay, you know how sometimes you may have, some of you maybe even have some type of clothing that has plaid on it, right? Or just like you may have something that has polka dots, stripes, or checkers, right? So this is kind of interesting. When I saw it, I said, I like that, a little play on words, right? Platypus, right? So platypus lost, okay? So let's find out what Platypus Lost is all about. This is the cover. The title page. I apologize. This is the cover. Don't want to confuse you now. This is the title page. Platypus lost, platypus found. This story goes around and around. Snippety snip. Stitchety stitch. Buttons for eyes. Surprise! Grandpa's old plaid shirt is now my new platypus. Thanks, Grandma. I'll never lose him. Off to the park, run to the slide. Up, up, down, down. Jump on the swing, back and forth, in, out. Ouch! Fix my knee at Grandma's house. Uh-oh, where's Platypus? Look left, look right, nowhere in sight. Back at the park, search high, search low, over, under. Where did he go? Who is she talking about? The platypus. I think I see something stuck in the sand. A big plaid head and a little webbed hand. I'm sorry, Platypus. I'll never, ever lose you again. Platypus lost, platypus found. This story goes around and around. This story goes around and around. Off to the market, push the big cart. Fast, slow, stop, go. Candy in, candy out. Pack up the groceries, load up the car, unload, unpack, fold up the sacks. Uh-oh, where's Platypus? Look left, look right, nowhere in sight. Back at the market, search high and low, over, under. Where did he go? I think I see something up on a shelf. How did he get there all by himself? I'm sorry, Platypus. I'll never, ever, ever lose you again. Platypus lost, platypus found. This story goes around and around. This story goes around and around. Off to the lake. Go for a swim. A snorkel for me, a snorkel for him. Into the water, out of the water. Wet, dry. Sink, float. Hey, there's my buddy who lives down the street. Look at these flippers here on my feet. Splashing attack. Woo! Afternoon snack. A cookie for you, a cookie for me. A cookie for... Uh-oh. Where's Platypus? Look left. Look right. Nowhere in sight. Back in the lake, search high and low. Over, under. Where did he go? Here comes a fisherman. Everyone, look! I think I see something caught on his hook. I'm sorry, Platypus. I'll never, ever, ever, ever lose you again. Platypus lost, platypus found. This story goes all round and around. This story goes around and around. Off on a trip, ride in the car. Window up, window down. In, out, platypus flies. Car hits a bump, thump. Uh-oh, where's Platypus? Look left, look right, nowhere in sight. Back down the road, search high and low. Over, under, where did he go? Here in a bush, there on a rock, up in a tree. Where can he be? It's getting dark. We have to go. I know. I'll make a sign that people can see. Someone will find him and bring him to me. Missing Platypus, please return to Grandma's house, 112 Oak Street. One day, 2 days, 3 days, 4. Finally, a knock at the door. Look left, look right, no one in sight. I think I see something. They're in a sack. What can it be? My best friend is back. Oh, I'm sorry, Platypus. I'll never, ever, 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 ever lose you again. Platypus lost, platypus found. This story goes all around and around. This story goes around and around. Bam! But Grandma, he's hurt. Look at this tear. One eye is missing. An arm isn't there. Can you fix him, please? Snippity snip, stitchity stitch, striped patches, polka dots too. Surprise! That old platypus is now my new one-eyed, one-armed platypolka stripopus. And I promise I'll never, ever, 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 ever lose you again. The end. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that story. And also, did you all recognize in there that the story had some rhyming words as well as opposites, right? So if you all out there are working on opposites, hey, that book right there, Platypus Lost, is a great way for you all to work on your opposite words, right? And rhyming words as well. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. And please, please, please remember to read at least 30 minutes a day. And also check out my website, abclearn1.com. That's abclearn1.com. We will be having some giveaways really soon. All right. And please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can keep getting those read alouds when they first get uploaded. I appreciate you guys, your subscriber, my subscribers out there. Sorry about that. I got a little tongue tied from Platypus loss, right? So I appreciate all of you. We have 53 subscribers, and I'm grateful to